This is the easiest and best way to go from an idea to a product in no time. But before I get into it, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Adrian. I own a clothing brand called North Astra Club. If you want to check it out, all the links are down below. And if you want unlimited tokens on, Temple Run 3, the link's down there too. You're welcome. So how do you go from an idea to a product? Well, I guess we got to start with an idea, right? Now, what I mean by that is you're going to need to know what you want to create, whether that be hats, whether that be shirts, shorts, whatever it may be. You have to come to that conclusion. A lot of my clothing brand owners like to start off with shirts. So if you'd like to start off with shirts, go ahead. That is a really good idea. And for today's sample, I'm actually going to be walking you guys how I actually got these made. It says North Astra Club in the front, and it says Ascend Beyond Our Stars. Not our stars, Ascend Beyond the Stars in the back as actually our slogan. Now, if you were interested in buying either of these, they're coming out to September. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to wait. So the next thing you're gonna need to do after you figured out what you wanted is make the design. Now, you can have someone make a design for you, or you can make the design for yourself. When I was starting my clothing brand, I actually made my very first design on Canva. So, if you wanna go ahead and give Canva a try, I would highly recommend it. Or, if you're a little more advanced and you know how to use Adobe Illustrator, that is more recommended than Canva. And when your design's done, you're gonna need to download it as a PDF, not a PNG, not a JPEG, PDF. So the next thing you're gonna need to do after you downloaded it is make a mock-up design. Now, a lot of you guys are probably thinking, what's a mock-up? How do I do that? Don't worry, that's why I'm here to help. So basically, a mock-up design is how it's gonna look like on a shirt. Now, you can just get a blank PDF mock-up from Google, just search up blank T mock-up or whatever, and download the first one, and then get your logo that you designed on your Canva or Illustrator, however you did it. Get that design and place it wherever you want on the t-shirt, whether it be in the front or the back. So after you put your design on the blank t-shirt, go ahead and save that one as well. That one does not have to be a PDF file, it could be PNG or JPEG. Now, once again, if you don't know how to do that, I suggest using Canva. It's pretty easy to use and you can get the hang of it. If not, there's always YouTube videos to help you guys out, but it's pretty simple. So the next thing you're going to want to do is grab your phone, flip it vertically, hit that subscribe button, as well as drop a like, because guys, I'm helping you out and you guys already made it this far. That probably means you enjoyed it. So, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. No, but seriously, the next thing you want to do is, what the fuck is the next thing you want to do? Because I forgot. So the next thing you're going to want to do is create a size chart. Don't freak out. It's actually really easy. I did this myself. I do it all the time. You don't have to, have a degree in design or whatever it may be. So if you actually are going to make it yourself, I suggest grabbing a shirt that is kind of like the same style that you want to go for. So say you want to go for an oversized tee, grab an oversized tee from your sister, your mom, whoever has an oversized tee, grab it. Even if you have one, do all the measurements, boom, 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 sleeve length, arm opening from here to here, here to here, neck size, and write it down on a spreadsheet or make a chart on Google Documents. That's what I did. But if you don't want to, or you don't want to mess up, or you're just scared that you're not going to do a good job, there are a lot of manufacturers that have size charts. So if you don't have one or don't want to make one, then I'm pretty sure your manufacturer is going to have one for you. If not, good luck. I messed up the first time I did my size chart, but hopefully that makes you feel better, but you got it. Don't even worry about it. So the next thing you're going to do after this video, not right now, is you're going to want to grab your phone, tilt it, horizontally, swipe up, and download Alibaba. If you guys are not familiar with Alibaba, it's actually a marketplace full of Chinese suppliers. They're not only Chinese, they're from actually around the world, but mainly Chinese. So that's going to be a good place to find your supplier, which leads me on to what you want to do next. So like I said, the next thing you want to do is find a supplier. This process could take anywhere from a day to 3 weeks because finding the right one can be very tricky, and you don't want to find a supplier just to do one job, then find another supplier and do another job. It's rather to build that business relationship and find a trustworthy manufacturer that can do your products long term, instead of just doing one from just one supplier and another from a different supplier. It would save you a lot more time. But yeah, if you're looking for your supplier and you haven't found them in a week, I suggest going through a RFQ, I think, or ROF request of, or ROQ request of quotation Now what that is, it's basically going to tell all these suppliers or manufacturers that you're in need of this product. Say it's an oversized t-shirt like mine. Say you want to print from the back, or sorry, print from the front, print from the back. You want some tags right here. You also want it in some really nice packaging. So, put all the details there. After you hit submit, around like 10, manufacturers are going to be hitting you up throughout the day, telling you, hey, we can make this for this price, or we have like all these things that we offer. So my advice is, if you find a manufacturer, is make sure that they've been in business for like 2 to 3 years. That's like the range I go for, because honestly, like these new manufacturers, I haven't really had a good experience, unfortunately. And also make sure that they have quite a bit of transactions. That could be anywhere from like 50 and up. Maybe if they have like 30, I guess that's cool. But just make sure that they have been in business for at least 2 to 3 years, and they have had a lot of transactions. So after you found your manufacturer, the next thing you want to do is grab your PDF from step 3, which is your shirt mockup, and send it to them. Say, hey, this is what I want, this is the type of material, color. Make sure to not leave anything out. Say, even if you want the font a different color, or your design a certain color, send them all those color codes, send them everything. And because the more information, the better and the closer the product is going to come to what you actually want. And if you didn't have a size chart, make sure to let them know that you're going to need a size chart, because with these shirts I actually needed a size chart and they came through. And honestly, like the sizing on this is perfect, and I'm glad I went with them instead of doing it myself, because I probably would have messed up and that would have cost me a lot of money. So finally, the last thing you want to do is make sure that you found the one, because if not, she's gonna go to your friend's house and and you're gonna find out, and then but seriously, after you found the right supplier that you think is going to best fit your business and your needs, then what you want to do is go ahead and say, hey, I'm ready to order. Ask them how long. It should only take like a week to 2 weeks. If they tell you it's going to take 3 weeks, then a bit of a red flag, because shirts don't really take that long. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is how you go from an idea to a product. Simple, easy, and effective. If you have any questions, feel free to let them down below. And if you guys did make it this far, that probably means you enjoyed the video. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Like, you're here, might as well. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. It's been Adrian, and I'm out. Peace.